You're leaning on the pitchfork with Trace and Matt. So
We have a new setup here.
we do. We're doing using two tables.
Yeah, you're further apart. I just noticed that right
Yeah.
now. I kind of like it actually.
Yeah.
I can focus more or something. You were too close before.
Personal space.
Wait. Oh, that's my my shoe.
That's
my
the
wet
shoes.
shoe.
Yeah, the spirits have already been playing little games with us. My microphone would not stay still; it kept flopping.
Yeah, and my microphone fell
off.
So it could happen during this podcast.
There we go.
We don't know. And so we're back in the tea room at the North Lanark Regional Museum.
Yep.
Time has changed.
Yeah.
Since our last podcast, and
Yes.
oh boy, does that make a difference.
It does. It does. I find now that like it's 6:30, 7 o'clock, you think, oh my gosh, I must be heading to bed soon. It's late. And then you realize, oh no, it's only 7 o'clock.
I kind of like that. I prefer this time than the other time. I like it when it's dark early. I'm a little weird. I don't know.
No, it certainly,
Yeah.
you, when it gets darker early, you kind of feel more cozy in the house.
Yeah, exactly. But for like going out and doing a podcast or whatever, I'm like, it feels late. You know, like it's like I'm burning the midnight oil or whatever. Yeah. That's what that expression means, right? Burning the midnight oil. Like you're working so hard that you take
I would
Is that what that
let's ask Elliot, the surfer.
Well,
let's bring Elliot in right away.
Right away. Okay. Hey, how's it going? So I'll just mention the phrase burning the midnight oil. Is that what I think it means by like you're working really late and you get the oil to burn the candle for midnight oil? I'm probably saying the obvious here. People listening.
You're not too far off.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. The phrase burning the midnight oil definitely comes from the old days when people used oil lamps to work or read late into the night. It's just a nice old-fashioned way of saying you're working late hours, usually past midnight. So we're absolutely on point.
Thank you. That is one of my favorite sayings, though. There's just something about it. Burning the midnight oil. Just I feel really captures the feeling. Like I don't know. Like I just picture it being dark and you're in some dark office and all the lights are off and then you got this one little
and I think those old sayings are being lost.
Yeah,
because like I use them all the time at work and like like what's oh gosh, now I can't think of any offhand. Like you're slow as molasses in January, right?
Oh, that's a good one. I haven't heard that one in a while. We want to ask ChatGPT maybe. Hey, can you name a few other phrases similar to burning the midnight oil that would be like old fashioned that isn't used as much today, but really
get to the point?
Gets to the point and is a classic.
Absolutely. One classic phrase is burning the candle at both ends, which means staying up late and waking up early to get things done. Another one is burning the
Okay, hold on a sec. Stop. I'm just talking about phrases. I'm not talking about working late or anything. Just like regular phrases, like slow as molasses in January, for example.
I gotcha. Totally understand now. So for some old-fashioned phrases, you've got ones like slow as molasses in January, like you mentioned, or he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or another classic would be mad as a hatter, which refers to someone being a bit crazy. And then there's putting on the dog, which means to show off or dress up extravagantly. Those are definitely some fun old-fashioned phrases.
Putting on the dog.
Nice. Yeah. I've never really heard on putting on the dog. I feel like that wouldn't translate too well this day and age. I don't know. It sounds vulgar for some reason. Mad as a hatter. I like that one.
Yeah, mad as a hatter is I've heard that before and I've used it before.
Yeah.
Well, my saying is when I say something and someone's like, oh, that's a good idea, Trace, I always say, well, you know me, more than just a pretty face and a fat ass.
It's one of the first things you ever said to me. The first time we worked together, it was the first day, and I was like, I'm not too sure. I think I might even mention this before in this podcast, and then at the end of the day, like, you had some brilliant idea or something. I'm like, that's really good. That's what you said. You ended the day. I'm like, that is awesome. Like, I think I think I'll enjoy working with you.
Okay, so I can't wait any longer.
Oh, yes, I know.
I stopped at Equator. Oh, no, sorry. I stopped.
So this would be shoutouts.
This is shoutouts.
Okay.
I stopped at Hummingbird Chocolates to get the coffee and the hot chocolate. I have to tell you, this hot chocolate is so freaking amazing. It's like, it is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
I've just decided that this is now going to be my place to get hot chocolate. And there was 3 lovely people that worked at that were working there.
Yeah, so I didn't go there, but Trace handed me over the names.
Yeah, because one name I'm bubbling.
So a shout out to Hummingbird Chocolate,
Yep.
right? And working there was Sarah, Enrique, and Taylor. So thank you very much.
Yes, Enrique. Oh, I was able to say it.
Enrique.
So before we were on, I was trying to say it, and I kept bubbling it up. But they were kind enough to give us a little extra treat, a truffle.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
I cannot
to this.
remember what
little
truffle it was, but I told them that we would try it on the podcast. Oh my gosh, this looks so freaking
This
good.
looks so
This-
it's solid.
like, you can
it
tell-
feels like a piece of Lego, like in a good way.
Yeah. And the thing is, you can tell that this is not like store manufactured
No.
truffles. Like, this is a real... Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
More ASMR. That is a good chocolate. Truffle.
Oh my gosh. This is the type of chocolate you could put in your mouth and it would just melt. So if anybody who has not listened before, Hummingbird Chocolate is located in Almont here. They're world renowned. They've won awards around the world for their chocolate, and man, I'm telling you.
Oh my God, that is so good. Amazing.
So if you're ever in Almont, stop at Hummingbird.
Yeah, so shout out to them. And also, I'd like to do a huge thank you and shout out to the North Lanark Regional Museum for letting us record in their museum. It's always great to be here.
So on Sunday, we had our speaker series, and Brian talked about the 1775 attempt of invasion by the U.S. It was fascinating. I talked to Anna. She thought she'd shared the file with me, but I have not received it. So the email must have
We may put it on either at the end of this podcast or on a separate podcast.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Maybe like next week or something.
Yeah.
No rush.
I'll let Anna know tomorrow that I did not receive the
Okay,
email.
yeah. So then, yeah.
We won't put it on today. We'll put it on separate.
Yeah, we'll put it on separate next week.
Yeah, and we'll put and then we can give it a shout out at the
Sounds
on
good.
the Throwback Thursday also. Yeah, it was well received. There was people here. We watched. Some of us watched it by Zoom, and all that. The fashion show is coming up this Sunday at the Mississippi Golf Course. You can buy tickets at the door. If anybody's interested. If you want to learn more, go on the website. Our website. Saturday, November 22nd, between 1 and 3 p.m. There'll be a brush and brew paint with Janet. $50 a person, and you get tea, light snack, and then you get a lesson on painting, on how to paint a cardinal.
Okay.
We did one back a little while ago, midsummer, on how to do a Scottish thistle. And I have to say, I was kind of impressed with how mine turned out. I have my daughter and I's up on the fridge there. December 3rd, which is a Wednesday, is the Christmas tea. Here at the museum, $20 a person, and you get tea and fancy sandwiches and desserts and all that. You have to buy tickets in advance, and Doreen was just telling me that one lady has just purchased, I think, 10 tickets.
And that's December 3rd.
That's December 3rd.
Okay.
And then that Saturday, December the 6th, is our Christmas Family Day, and it's $15 a person, and there's activities, there's a hot chocolate bar, there's crafts. It's a lot of fun. I've heard it's a lot of fun. We never make it there. We never make it, but it's always a good turnout.
All right.
And the Christmas exhibit will be up here in the museum by Saturday. So if you're looking something to do on the weekends, or if you're retired and don't work and have something to do during the week, stop into the museum and see the Christmas exhibit. It's always a good one.
All right. And also to mention that there is an online store on the North Lanark Regional Museum website where you can buy your memberships, tickets, books, and gifts.
Yeah. And we have shirts here
Yep.
that
So, yeah.
I designed.
Yeah, really. I like those shirts. Actually, I'd like to get a shirt. I
Yeah.
haven't. Yeah.
You can get a shirt.
Yeah, I want a shirt.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It's if anybody's, it's got an old plow
Yeah.
and it has saying around it that says, oh gosh, now I can't even. Hang on.
Yeah.
I want to get it properly said here. No one plows through the hard time by just thinking about it.
No one plows through the hard times by just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, I want one. How much? I can go on the online store and find it.
There you go. So yeah, there we go. We're it's a busy time of year for the museum here.
That's good. It's a great time of the year for the museum. It's something about, we had the Remembrance Day that passed. Today is Remembrance Day. Really important time. Probably the most important time of the year.
Yep.
And then following that is, the Christmas season coming up and all these fun things. So
The silly season.
yeah, the silly season. Yeah, I think silly season's June, by the way, if you work in education. But
Yeah, well, that's true.
but fair enough.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to all that stuff. There's just something about it. I like it. So
Yeah, well, you go ahead and enjoy it. I do not like it. I do not like winter. I do not. It just drives me crazy. There's nothing nice about this weather. Nothing at all.
so any other shoutouts or?
Any other shout outs? I was thinking today about a shout out. Now I can't remember what it was. We've been busy. We've been busy at work.
Yeah. A shout out to everyone that has helped us with their breakfast program.
Yep.
At school.
Yep. ONFE,
ONFE,
Ontario
yeah.
Network for Education.
And they provide us with the resources and the cash to provide students with breakfast food.
Yep. So you can do like either a lunch or a meal or whatever.
Yeah, so we're doing like a grab and go system, so students can pick a protein, a grain, and a fruit.
Yep.
So 3 items.
And what's the name of our
Carry on breakfast.
carry on breakfast?
Carry on.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Get your stuff and then carry on.
So,
the
anyways,
class.
it doesn't sound like a lot of work, but surprisingly, that was a lot of work. There were a lot of things to get through for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Just like look at the
training.
pictures.
Just the training.
Just the training, but looking at the pictures, I'm like, this doesn't look. It does, like if I hadn't gone through it, I would have been like, well, they just set up some granola bars and cheese strings on a table or whatever. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal, right? No, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
There were a lot of hoops.
There was a lot of things, and we
Well, especially working with you, right? There's more hoops are made. It was fun.
So we're going to do most of our ordering through Jack Larrabee, which is a food distribution company in Gloucester.
Gloucester.
And it's great because everything we get through them meets all the requirements. There's a very strict requirement that we have to follow with
Certain
the food.
sodium content
Yes.
and sugar, like the obvious, no chocolate, gummies. You know.
Robin, no gummies.
Yeah.
Anyways, we missed the deadline to order our food to have it ready for Monday, which was not a big thing. On Friday we rushed off to Loblaws and
Well, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving, plus a job on the background.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a back burner gig, right?
this is exactly. But it was good. We went to Loblaws and we ended up like between the two of us, we dropped $80 at the Legion table. So
Yes, we did. Yeah, I got a nice magnet and
I got a couple of pins and a really nice hat.
got that hat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice hat.
I like to do that. So no, it's good. Yeah, and the breakfasting. We're laying out the foundation right now. It's a lot of work for us, but once the foundation is laid, I know this is just going to. I'm very confident that this is going to go nice and smooth. And we'll build a culture of feeding.
That's right. And the students are so
Hungry
appreciative.
students.
So appreciative.
They are. Yeah.
And like yesterday was our first day, and one of the teachers texted me and said, "I just heard a student in the hallway say, 'This is great. I never get breakfast.'"
Yeah.
As they had their little thing of food in their hands. So yeah, no, for sure. Anyway, so having said all that, we're kind of shaboggled.
Yeah.
Shaboggled.
It's all good.
Shaboggled. I think I just made a new word. Shaboggled. And that. But we do have stuff that each of us kind of have ideas of what we want to talk about in that. So But I can't remember what the other shout out was. That's where we all started with this.
Oh, was there another shout out?
Well, I thought about another shout out. But, well, a shout out to Lynn and Jim
Yeah.
at work.
Yeah.
Robin from Onfi, who answers our calls, responds to our emails.
Trace calls a lot. It's always on speakerphone. I'm like roped into the conversation.
With, usually the email is like titled, yet another screw up.
We're also starting to prank her too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes. So, like we said, like the food it's a very, very strict guideline of what. So on Friday when we had to go and find, and then we screwed up with poor Lynn.
oh yeah.
The Costco
Don't worry,
order.
Mike.
Yeah, the Costco order. We thought she had ordered the wrong
There's a lot of moving pieces. to
granola
this.
bars, and so we sent those back only to find out that no, she had actually ordered them for something else. So then but then on Friday when we were down at Loblaws rushing around trying to get some
Granola bars.
for the grain, we took some pictures of you holding the Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts and fruit roll-ups, anything that you can't really ever.
And then sent them to Robin and said, "Are these okay?" To which Robin responded, "Haha, you guys are funny." So she knows. She knows.
She gets our
she's
sense
on to
of
us
humor.
now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was.
We'll have a few other ones.
Oh yeah.
No, she's been great to work with. for sure.
And the kids are so appreciative. They really are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They and what's really great today was we put poppies out on the table also, and
Yeah.
they were going faster than the food.
Yep. Yeah, well, it gives an opportunity. It's just that, it adds to the community, right? So the community of the school. So that's the important thing. So,
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Anyways, so I was on a company website the other day and I was trying to find something and I couldn't. And is it just me, or is it almost impossible now to get just a basic phone number to phone companies?
Oh yeah.
Like corporations, not like if you're looking for but like even the bank, like if you want to get hold of, if you want to call the bank here in Almont, you can't just call the bank. You have to call a 1-800 or a 188 number or whatever.
Yeah. Then you're talking to somebody from like who knows where.
Yeah, like they could be. I could be talking to somebody from Timbuktu who has no idea where Almont is.
Yeah, and most of them are working from home now. I think taking the calls. I'm like, are you putting your dishes away while you're helping me with this? Because it certainly feels like it.
Yeah, at least you're not hearing the toilet flush.
Oh yeah. Well, they probably put on mute for that.
But it is almost impossible. They want you now to respond by email.
Yeah.
And I don't want to respond by
true,
email.
yeah.
I want to talk to somebody. Like I want somebody.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
Yeah. Well, and then with AI coming in now too, you don't even know if you're going to be talking to a human. If you are talking to somebody, soon you will be able to, but you'll soon find out, something sounds a little funny with them. No, it's true. Like it's just all that customer service is like going down the tubes for sure.
Yeah,
So,
no, you can't. Like you used to be able to scroll to the bottom and it would say, contact, 1-800.
this department too, right? Like
a lot of them don't even have that now. And it's
you
really
just have to go online.
Well, even if you're online. Oh, you mean you have to go online and email them or whatever?
Do something. Yeah, something that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
For example, and this is a little different but similar territory. I had a shirt that I purchased, and I went to return it because there was an imperfection on it. Like the sewing was just frayed basically,
Right.
and I barely even wore it once. So I brought it to the store, and they said, "We can't do returns here. You're going to have to do it through like online service. Take pictures of it. They're very strict." I was like, "Seriously?"
I wonder if they do that just so you.
But they said I could exchange it, so I was able to exchange
Yeah.
it. Luckily, they had a size that fit me and everything. But like, come on,
Yeah.
like I couldn't just return it. Is that weird? Or
Yeah.
is that normal? Is that
No, I don't know. I shop at the hub.
That's true. Yeah.
I return clothes when I, thought I don't wear that. Yeah, I've worn that a couple times.
Yeah.
I want something new.
That
Take it
imperfection shirt that I
ended
sent
up at the hub.
back, it'll be at the hub, and it'll be like
$3.
$2.
Yeah, $2.
Yeah, perfect, nice.
Yeah. Well, the shoes I have on, the winter, everything I have on today.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, minus the undergarments, but and the socks. But these fun looking like hiking boots, winter boots or whatever, like
The
brand new.
So
Hub.
anyone listening who's wondering what the Hub is, is it a consignment store?
No, it's all it's all donation.
All donation store.
Yeah.
So it's like a value village in a way, right?
Yes, but all the money goes back into the community.
But all the money, which is a great
Like nobody
incentive.
personally makes any money
because
off
Value Village, I feel like, is becoming its own thing. Nothing wrong with Value Village, don't get me wrong, but the Hub, if it's going back to the community, that's fantastic.
And like the prices are like unbelievable.
And then so Trace had a brilliant idea that maybe eventually we might do an episode. Should I say that?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Put the pressure on them.
We're hoping that we can record an episode at the Hub live on location.
Yeah.
I have yet to see the Hub.
Are we going to do it live? Oh yeah, I guess we
not live. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we'll record it.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, do it on a Saturday of the $5.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
First Saturday of the month.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't. I mean, unbelievable the stuff you find at the Hub. Doc D was there on Saturday.
Yeah,
she said a friend of hers got. So she said, yeah, a friend of mine got a really nice pair of jeans for like $9, $9. And I'm like, oh, that would have been a wow, because normally the jeans are either $3 or $4. So it would have been a wow. But $5 bag day. Take a reusable bag, take a grocery bag in, shove in as much as you can for $5.
Yeah,
You can have a limit of 5 bags.
Sounds good to me.
So anyways, that was one of my pet peeves, was you just can't find a phone number now to phone if you need help or something like that. I don't know why. Something made me think of this. I have this down. How would you classify a friend?
Oh dear. I don't know. Somebody I trust
Okay.
and get along with and don't avoid.
So like, is there like different levels of trust?
That's sort of the
friendship?
criteria, right?
Yeah.
I get along with them. I don't avoid them.
Yeah.
So, I trust them.
Yeah. And then there's acquaintances, which could acquaintance be somebody who was once a friend and then you've kind of like,
well, maybe
drifted
someone
apart?
you might want to avoid. And this isn't meant to be rude or whatever, but if you see them, you're like, you know what? I don't really feel like talking to them right now.
Yeah.
But, sometimes you can, or you will interact with them and you do get along, but then you're like, you know what? I don't feel like talking to them today. Whereas like a friend, no matter what, I'm going to be like, hey, what's up? And then we'll sort of see each other from across the room. Like, let's just say you're at a grocery store and then you just sort of have that grin, right? Whereas an acquaintance would just be like more of a nod.
Yeah, or somebody you kind of like run into the odd time, and
you could talk to them. Yeah, you could, but not necessarily all the time. Whereas a friend, I feel like that just like
I always think of it as acquaintance as somebody is if you see them and you're like, oh hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a long time. A friend is somebody who you either something happens and it makes you think of them, or you think of them often, or
well that too.
So without saying any names, a place where I worked quite a few years ago, one of my coworkers was supposed to be getting married and was having second thoughts, but didn't quite know how to. And the date and everything was picked. Like it was,
it was all set. Okay.
So I said to her, listen, if you're willing to do it, I'm willing to do it. I can just back into you ever so gently, maybe break your leg or your foot or something like that. And then you won't be able to do your wedding. Because we were talking it was only maybe 2 or 3 weeks away. It wasn't it was close. It was close.
Okay.
And she said, really? And I'm like, yeah. We'll just say that, you came running behind me and you didn't see me backing up. And as long as you don't play any charges on me, I'm willing to help you get it. Anyways, we didn't have to go through with that. She did call off the wedding and all that. But so which got me thinking oh man, what would you be willing to do for a friend?
Yeah.
And I think this was one of the questions we had at our last podcast. Right?
Yeah. There was something similar where,
it was what's the weirdest thing you'd have a friend ask a friend to do or something like I think yours was something about like, can you help me hide the body?
Yeah, but that wasn't like, I would never help a friend. Yeah, like what's like almost like crossing the line, right? Like that's like, I will not do that.
Well, there's always that joke about, the one lady says to the other lady, "Oh my gosh, Joanna, they just found your husband dead in the bush," and Joanna responds and says, "Really? Because that's not where I left his body." Anyways, yeah. So friends, and then it's always awkward whenever, like you run into somebody who you have removed yourself from for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And and they're still trying to kind of hook you in, and you're like, yeah, no, sorry, not interested. Like
they want to be friends.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, that is tough. It does happen. Not so much anymore for me.
No. As we get older, we hang around with those people.
Like, I wonder what it would have been like growing, like going through adulthood without social media, Facebook. I still know what all of my high school friends do because I'm still on the Facebook, and you can sort of see, right? Like you have an idea. But if it wasn't for that, let's just say I went through my 30s and 40s and the 80s and 90s, I'd have no idea what any of these people are doing.
That's what we call gossip.
I guess so. Maybe gossip would exist more, or like it's weird. Like I'll run into somebody I haven't seen in about 25 years, but I'm caught up to speed. Not that I'm like always like looking, but especially if they post a lot or whatever, it's like, oh, I know that you live in Richmond, for example, right? Like I know where, stuff like that. It's funny.
Well, I think there's also a difference between living in the big towns and living in the small towns, right? Like,
yeah, well, but like I'm in the suburbs. So it's a little bit of both, I suppose.
But like for Almont,
that's
like,
the gossip.
Like, if I want to know where so-and-so's son is now, I'm going to just phone whoever and say, hey.
And you'll know the number. There won't be a 1-800.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have the number. I'll have the number down pat.
Yeah, but like I just remember watching movies and TV shows in the 90s and 80s, and there would always be like that high school reunion. It was like 25 years or 20 years, and nobody knew each other. Everyone sort of forgot each other. They knew who each other were, but like they had to. Your mic is moving. Just tilt it a little bit, like that, or the other way. Like do like that. Sorry. Go like that. Yeah.
Like that.
Here.
It's okay. It's there we go. There we go.
Let me just.
Sounds like underwater.
There we go.
There we go.
Sorry. So I'd watch movies in the 80s and 90s, like we've all seen them, and there would be a high school reunion, and no one's seen each other for like everyone. It's like, oh my God, this is the first time I've seen you in 20 years. Like a lot of them, all of them. Now I feel like it's different than that. We have that connection, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's like, oh, geez, look at man, you really let yourself go, or oh, where did all the hair go? Oh, I know all these things.
Well, and there's. Yeah, like so. One thing I do every once in a while, if I'm, if I'm laying in bed and scrolling through, is I'll get onto Facebook, and I'll just randomly type in a name, and then I'll, you get a list of all these people with it, and you just randomly pick one, and then you see how long it takes you to go through them till you get somebody who's mutual.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean?
Yeah, so it's a little game. It's like the. What is it? The 6 degrees of separation.
So if I go on Facebook
or Kevin
right
Bacon,
now,
there's like a game.
So
like that.
Give me a name, a new name.
George.
Watch this not work. George who?
Foreman.
I
don't know why I said George Foreman. That's probably the worst example.
Is he still alive?
No, he passed away, I think, a year ago, probably.
So people.
That's so random.
All right, so let's just go through here. Oh, look at this. George Freeman.
Yeah.
One mutual friend.
Well, how many people do you have on Facebook?
Oh, not very many.
Not
I have
many?
like 200 maybe.
Okay, yeah.
So George Freeman, you can see George Freeman, one mutual friend.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
But they do that on purpose. They want to get you sucked in, right? So they'll find whatever. It's like sort of like the people you know part, right? You scroll
Yeah.
through that. It's like, oh yeah, that person. I
so
remember
let's
them.
do.
How did they know that I would remember that person? And we only have like 2 mutual friends, but I know who the person is, right?
Yeah, Ruby White. So we got Ruby White, and let's go to people, and I'm going to pick this person right here. Oh, I don't want to add a friend. I just want to. All right. So then, now the thing is, you have to be able to see their friends, right? So if you can't see their friends, then you're not able to do it. Ruby White, former. Okay, so here we go. How do you find their friends now? Some people it's really easy to find, and other people it's not so easy to find. I think it's if they make it.
So one of the first people that I added when the Facebook first came out like 20 years ago, this was a thing that I always like doing. I search up Matt Gervais.
Yeah.
And I saw Matt Gervais, added him as a friend, and then we've been like we chat every now and then. And we're still friends. And I know this other Matt Gervais that lives in the States. He just got married. He has a baby. And it's just funny that you can.
Well, I think I told you my Graham story about with her name Glima, right?
Oh, yeah, you did.
How I found a lady down
Yeah, that's
in
right.
Florida.
Yeah. So,
Actually, I wondered about
there's a Matt Gervais. So that's sort of the neat thing. Like, as much bad social media brings, there is some good with stuff like that, little stories.
Yeah.
Or connecting people, keeping people, there is some good to it, but
Oh, yeah.
but it's mostly bad.
Yeah.
Lots of scrolling.
Well, and it's once it's out there, it's always out there. Look at that
Always out there. It's scary. Yeah.
college student down in the States there back about, I don't know, 10 or so years ago.
Yeah.
Was getting ready to sign like $1 million and some dollar deal. And somebody went deep diving into his Facebook page, and they found all this.
So it's something probably from 10 years ago, I bet, right?
Exactly.
Like that. I've seen careers being ruined, like a tweet that was, some joke that, didn't age all that well 10, 15 years later, and it just destroys a reputation.
Yeah, and this kid, like whoever that he was going to sign with, said, "Forget it. Like, you're out of here." And
you got to be careful. That's for sure.
For sure.
No, there's it's bad, and then just also the addiction. Like, there's been times like I don't go on social media too much anymore. Like, to be honest with you, like at all. But there has been times, especially like if you're sick, you're not feeling well, and you're just like lying down. Like, I remember. Do you remember when I was out with my injury or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be on my phone because of the concussion.
When you went arse over tea kettle?
Yeah,
there's one of my sayings.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good saying. But there was one day where I was just like scrolling like crazy, and it affects you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do it. I spent like probably like a good hour, because I couldn't really do anything, right?
Yeah.
And like it definitely affects you. Like, I was starting to feel weird. Almost like it's almost depressing in a way. There's something odd about it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There is. Yeah.
Not like if people do it, I'm not saying that's odd. It's just like the feeling that, I don't know, it's
weird. Wasted time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like,
it just didn't do much. When it was new and shiny, right? Well, MySpace. Do you remember MySpace before Facebook?
No.
It was sort of the precursor to Facebook, but you can customize it. You can customize your whole page. Like, it was like your own personal web page. And have all these like flashy fonts, and you can add your favorite songs or your own songs. And and then Facebook sort of took over, and that was exciting. But it's definitely, I'm curious to see what the future holds for all that stuff.
So I do TikTok. I like watching TikTok.
That's what the kids like. Yeah. Actually, who knows what the kids? I don't even.
Yeah, exactly. You can't keep up with
I've never been on TikTok.
And there's a part now called STEM, which is like, I don't know what it stands for, science, whatever. But I like it because I do the math. Because you know how much I despise math.
Yeah.
Math, honest to goodness, I can be taught grade 10, grade 11, grade 9 math, and the next day I totally forget it.
Yeah.
And I kind of need it because, we support a lot of kids in math class.
Yeah.
So I've been doing the STEM thing and looking up, watching different videos with quadratics and everything like
Yeah.
that. Now, any math teacher will tell you you can't learn by watching video, and I agree with that. But heaven knows I freaking do enough math during the day that I'm still. Anyways, I was thinking as I'm scrolling through finding these different videos, I'm like, oh, I know what they're going to do. Yeah. You do that, and I'm feeling pretty good. Yesterday, I was helping a student doing this whole reflection thing on lines on the graph, and friggin' bloody awful. And I wasn't quite sure about one of the questions, so I went into the math room to see Tan. And when I go into the math room, a math office, nobody looks up because my rule is the first person looks up at me then has to help me. So whenever they know I'm coming in, because I usually, drag my feet.
Yeah.
Nobody looks up. Everybody just stays there with their heads down. And then eventually somebody looks up to see who it is. And anyways, Tan was the only one in the room. So she got me. And I said, Tan, look at like this line. If you do, I think it was a 45-degree rotation.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was. Anyways, I can't remember exactly how it all worked out, but I said, because if you do a full rotation, that's 180 degrees. And she looks at me and she says, Trace, a full rotation is 360. And I kind of stopped.
Oh.
And I went, oh, frig. Yeah, right. That's why this isn't making sense. Well, there's a slap in the face to remind me that I still suck in math.
That's funny.
Yeah, for some reason I got in my mind that.
But why couldn't you learn from a video? That's where
I think you can learn from.
You learn from a video, but you got to practice it.
Yes. All you math teachers out there, and this is a debate I know downtown Brown and all of us have had this discussion about putting the answers on the sheet or not. Because if you don't have the answers, then you're forced to, if you don't think it's right, then you're forced to, anyways, just put the damn answers on the sheet. It takes a lot of stress off people like us who struggle with math.
Yeah.
Because I can be working with a student and if by step 3 we're at 76 and the answer is -2, chances are somewhere along the lines we've buggered up and we can start over again, right? But anyways, it takes a lot of stress off me when there's answers on the back of the sheet.
Makes sense. Totally makes sense.
Anyways, there's my little vent about math. So.
All right.
Yeah. And having said that, I'm just watching a TikTok stem right here because I just popped it on.
Do you ever see your birthday on the time and it kind of makes you smile? My birthday is May 24th. So when it's 5:24, do you ever when you're May 22nd? So whenever it's 5:22, you look at the clock and it's 5:22.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, you're oh yeah, it's my birthday.
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
because I always look for 11:11 because 11:11. If you see 11:11, you're supposed to make a wish.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that part, but I just like 11 or 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Or on your speedometer in your car.
Oh, when you reach a milestone, if you once they hit the 100K or whatever. Oh my God, that's exciting. So
talk about time.
Yeah.
We have not changed the clock in our bedroom. To the proper time, so it's always an hour ahead, and I really like it.
Yeah,
I think we're going to leave it.
Okay,
because there's something nice about waking up at 2:00 in the morning, and you see 3:00, and you're thinking, no, it's only 2. This is nice. This is nice. I'm going back to bed for a little while.
Nice. Is that why you've been coming to work early? I guess is that.
Well, no, because the breakfast program and that stuff. Because I'm now.
You're always early.
Yeah, my I had a bumper sticker because I'm notoriously known to be late.
Really, I've never really.
Not for work, but for everything else.
Yeah. No, that's true. That is true.
And it's always late, but well worth the wait.
Okay.
And then
pretty good one.
My other bumper sticker is
more sayings here.
Sayings. Well-behaved women seldom make history.
That's a good one.
And the funny thing is, in the closet in the resource room, I have a box with a bunch of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Meg the other day was going through stuff in the closet, and she's like, "Oh, what's in this box?" And she pulled it out, and on the top of it was a piece of paper with a hand written on it. Oh shoot, what is it now? And our and men are always wrong or something like that.
Okay.
And that was on my windshield when my stepdad, Mr. Merle, was battling brain cancer, and he would be in and out of the hospital. He was going through a bad bout, and so I would do mostly nights, and Mom would do days. And I'd come out one morning after spending the night with him at the hospital, and I went to get in my car, and I had the bumper sticker at that time. I had the "Well-behaved women seldom make history," and I was like, we were exhausted and emotionally, we were done, and we knew the time was coming closer, and somebody had put this on my windshield, under my windshield wiper, obviously a male, because it looks like male writing, and it says, "And men are always wrong," or something like that. And it made my day. Like, it was just like, anyway, so I kept it, and I always had it up on my wall in the, and I've always kept it. It's always one of those little memorials.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, I kind of got a smile on my face. So.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Should we do the,
Oh, yeah.
so
What's it called again? Loaded questions.
loaded questions? Yes.
So we're not doing Balderdash this episode.
No.
Maybe every now and then.
Yeah, when we think about it.
When we think about it. But we have this new game that we played. If you tuned into the last episode, we played it. Did you get that at the Hub?
I got this at the Hub.
At the Hub, it was a board game called Loaded Questions, and you can figure it out once we start playing it.
Yeah. So, pick a card. Orange, purple, blue, or yellow?
I'll choose yellow.
Okay.
So I read the yellow one.
You read the yellow one to me, and then I read the yellow one to you.
Can I choose? Okay. What athletic event / activity are you not exactly ready for?
Yeah. Next.
Yeah. What, I don't understand this one. I'm not ready for any athletic events.
No. That's
I don't understand.
NA. None applicable.
Okay. If you were forced to give your life savings to a single charity, which one would you choose?
Ooh.
That's a better one.
Just one, eh? I think I would give it to I think I'd probably give it to the Humane Society.
That's a good one.
Just because I feel that a lot of the other don't get me wrong, cancer and everything is very important, and I support and all that. But a lot of people, I'm thinking of a charity that maybe doesn't have.
A lot of people say Humane Society. I think I was thinking that one as well too myself. Yeah. Whatever one it is, though, I would do my research and vet.
Yeah.
How many hands are picking into this pot, right?
Yeah.
I want it to go right to the charity, right? So, and I think
so. What I'd probably do is I'd probably go and buy a whole bunch of stuff and then give it to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of like when I was younger, I lived in an area and there were a lot of homeless people around, and I'd want to give them money, but then I was told you probably shouldn't give them the money because they may take that money and use it for something else or whatever. So I used to, because I worked early in the morning, so it'd be like 6 a.m. or something. So I used to get a bottle of water and then something to eat, and I'd give them that. Yeah, and then most of the time they're thankful. So I don't know.
Okay, what is one thing you would never eat for breakfast?
But this is something I would usually eat, probably, because I can come up with. I'll just say something.
What's one thing you never eat for breakfast?
Yeah, so it won't be a food it'll be something that I could eat for supper or lunch, but just not for breakfast.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's because I was known to eat like spaghetti and have like Italian subs for breakfast. I used to do that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah. So what wouldn't I eat? I also like pies and cakes and a salad. I wouldn't eat the salad for breakfast.
Yeah, no, that's What would it be for me?
Yeah, salad. Like hard no. But like I'll carb up or have lots of protein or something like. But a salad, no, thank you. But I love a salad for lunch and supper.
Yeah, I almost, you know what? I almost have to say it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe soup as well. But I could do soup.
I could do soup if
yeah.
I wasn't, like, if it was a cold, miserable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. The salad, yeah.
Soup. Yeah, I actually.
Well,
No, I
but are
couldn't
we
have a
talking
salad.
like a salad, like a lettuce salad?
Yeah,
or are
just
we
like a
talking
salad, like a garden.
broccoli salad.
No, like a lettuce, like something
a
you put like a
leafy-
dressing
leafy.
on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, no salad.
No salad for breakfast.
That's
No,
a good one.
We won't
like
have that in the breakfast program.
But I would have like veggies and dip.
Mhm.
I would do that, like a carrot with like hummus or something like that.
Yeah, you know, and it's funny because I'm not much. Well, we always talked. That's one thing we had talked about was maybe trying new things.
Oh yeah, so I want to bring a little thing of pate out here, and it just requires some prep. But yeah, we should do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Please, let's do that. But today, well, not more than today.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't like do the bula bula stuff, you know, like, and there is some bula bula stuff that I try, and I
So
actually
bula
like.
bula is
Just bula bula stuff, like,
just weird
well, just
to you for food that you don't.
well, just not your everyday steak and potato, meat, potato,
gotcha.
chicken
Yeah.
and potato. Because even though I'm a beef farmer, I prefer chicken over beef
Yeah.
any given day.
Yeah.
But Meg had Triscuits with cream cheese
Oh yeah, that's
and
good.
fig jam.
Oh, that would be good.
And I'm telling you, like, it was
that would be
great.
good.
I cleaned out her jar and put it there and said, I need some more fig
Oh, so
jam.
those were her Triscuits I was eating? Oh, jeez.
But like, I would never think to even do that.
Yeah.
I'm not that, like,
Oh, no, I like the cream cheese and jam thing. I'm on board with that sort of thing. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Pause, please.
Okay.
It's a farm in case something.
Okay, we're back. Just a little.
we're back.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. that was like about a 10-second break. Bula bula.
Bula bula
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Well, and I just never would think of, but I brought some weird. I have brought some weird cheese.
Yeah, you brought weird, and I like that. I like that cheese. Those cheese balls.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
are
they were
good.
good. I've never seen them again. So I have an app.
That was goat cheese.
Yes, I have an app which is called Flash Food.
Yeah.
And it's great. So let's look up right now what. So it's food that's either being discontinued or close to expiry date and all that, and they sometimes will freeze it. And you can get it at a good discount. Not all stores.
Some people swear by this app, right? Like
Yes.
they'll and you save a lot of money. You'll probably end up save yourself like hundreds of dollars a month if you use that.
Yeah.
Because I was impressed with some of the prices you were telling me.
Here is Rondelle Fleur de Sel Spreadable cheese.
It sounds like a fancy cheese.
Regularly $5.49, on sale now for 94 cents.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order some of these right now.
Okay.
Add.
And they might be a little expired or about to be expired, right?
This is best before November 15th.
Yeah,
and
so that's about to be expired.
Yeah,
but
you know me,
put it in the
expiry
freezer.
dates mean
if you
nothing.
put it in the freezer, right?
Yeah.
So
So
if it's a soft cheese or something, that's what
It
we
looks
did
like
for
a
the
soft
balls.
cheese.
That's what we did for those balls.
yes.
Those
Yes,
cheese balls.
Cheese balls, yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. So do track GGP and find out what kind of cheese this is. In case
Okay.
it's some really weird. At 94 cents, I don't care.
Actually, you know what? I'll just put the camera on here. Hold on. Hold that.
Okay, hold on. I'm reaching across the table.
Oh, sorry. Okay, just give me a sec. Okay, hold on. I'm doing the reverse camera. Here, let's do this. My goodness, all this technology. There we go. What kind of cheese is this? Okay, so this isn't the voice. It looks like someone is showing a phone with a listing of Presidente Rondelle Fleur de Sel spreadable cheese, priced at 94 cents. The best before date is November 15th. The person appears to be in a recording or podcast studio with a microphone, headphones, notebook, and a coffee cup on the table. Would you like me to describe or enhance a specific part of the sandwich?
That is so
Hey,
funny.
it's good. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, what kind of cheese? That was awesome. Okay, this cheese in the photo is a soft spreadable cream cheese from France. Here's a quick breakdown of what it is. Type soft spreadable cheese, similar to cream cheese or boursin. The flavor, the fleur de sel means flower of salt, a delicate sea salt. So this variety has a light, salty, buttery, savory flavor that highlights the cheese's creaminess.
Ooh, this might be something I might have to
Uses
order.
it typically spread on crackers, baguette slices, or vegetables, and can be also used as a flavorful base for dips or sandwiches. That's not a bad idea for a sandwich. You spread it on.
Can you freeze it?
It's known for being rich, smooth, and a subtle tang, a bit more refined than standard cream cheese. Can you freeze it?
Dun 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 dun.
You can freeze Presidente Rondelle or similar spreadable cheeses, but it's not ideal. Here's what to expect. The texture change. We noticed that,
Yeah.
but we're working. We don't care. It's a little bit more crumbly. I didn't
Yep.
notice that, or watery once thawed. Didn't really get that. The flavor usually remains fine, which is why it doesn't bother us. But it won't feel as smooth.
But there's a difference between the best before and expiry date, right?
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah, I know you are, but I'm working on you.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm ordering 4 because we'll eat those.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the weekend is coming up tomorrow. Oh yeah, we'll eat 1 tomorrow.
Okay. So order those, and then we can review in the next episode what we thought of it.
Yeah.
I think those would go well on a Triscuit.
There's,
or Meg's Triscuits.
There's pesto here too. Do you guys need? This is best before January 6th.
Yeah. Now, are you able to get non-perishable items on the Flash Shop?
Yeah, I've gotten granola bars and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've seen you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Remember, I got those. I bought those crackers. Like I think I bought like 17 boxes of it or something.
Well, that's the problem. Sometimes you'll get something that you don't want, right?
Yeah.
But does it have to be a big bulk like that?
You can just order like one thing.
Yeah.
It's great.
And you can pick up at, like, it depends on which grocery store. So you can probably filter, I would imagine, on the website, the filter.
Yeah. So based where you are goes by location.
Yeah.
So our independent store comes up, and then I think the Almont one comes up also. But like they have the Mad Mexican Pico de Gallo salsa hot.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that could be good. But we don't need that. Just get the cheese.
No. I'm getting the cheese. Okay.
Cheese and crackers.
So I'm viewing my cart.
Yeah.
I'm
Are there any crackers on there?
No.
Okay.
I'm saving $18.20 before fees and taxes.
Yeah.
Check out.
So that right off the bat.
Yeah.
Boom. Flash up. There we go.
Place order. Yes, process purchase. And I'll tonight on my way home, I'll stop in and pick it up.
So we were looking at we were talking about phrase meaning explanations
Yeah.
earlier, and then I was going through my notes. I'm looking forward to that, by the way. It's good. So we'll keep the listener updated. I'm excited.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
I was going through my notes. Proof in the pudding.
Proof in the pudding.
Where did
Yep.
that come from? Let's ask.
Okay.
Speaking of phrases, what about proof in the pudding? How has that been derived? Like, where did that derive from? Like, where did that come from? It's been around forever, I imagine. Explain.
Yeah, definitely. The full phrase is actually the proof of the pudding is in the eating. It dates back centuries and originally had nothing to do with the kind of pudding we think of today. Back then, pudding referred to a type of meat dish or a savory concoction. Over time, the phrase evolved, and nowadays we just use it to mean that you really have to see the results to know if something is good. It definitely has a rich history.
All right.
Interesting. I never would have thought that, because that would have been like black pudding, probably, right? Like the meat dish. Or,
Yeah, probably. Gross.
yeah.
Something else I wouldn't have for
Oh, we
breakfast.
should bring that. We should bring that.
No, absolutely not, Matthew Alexander.
Here. Okay. All right.
Absolutely not.
Oh man.
Bad enough you want me to try pate, which
Anyway, I'm looking forward to this cheese. It's good.
so I just looked it up, and I've been using this app for probably maybe about a year and a bit. I have saved $1,885.82.
That's impressive. And you fed me a lot of cheese. Like lots of cheese.
Oh, I know.
My
Some of that
cheese intake.
Oh, that cheese was so good. Anyways, we're gonna have some
Like
more cheese.
I ate so much of it. Okay, what am I supposed to ask?
Where the expression "arse over tea kettle"?
Oh yeah, okay. Where did the expression "arse over tea kettle" come from?
Oh, that's a good one.
You, sorry, that was Trace. You can move on. Let us know.
All good, no worries at all. So the expression "arse over tea kettle" is actually a fun, old-fashioned way of saying that someone has fallen head over heels or taken a tumble. It's just a playful inversion of the more common head over heels, and it's been around for quite a while in British English, just adding a bit of humor to a clumsy fall.
Are there any new sayings that are funny, that are relatively new that you'd like to talk about?
Oh, absolutely. There are some newer sayings and phrases have popped up in recent years, often thanks to social media and internet culture. For example, big yikes is a more recent way of expressing a strong reaction to something awkward or embarrassing. Another one is adulting, which became popular to describe taking on responsibilities of adulthood. And then there's FOMO, or fear of missing out, which has become pretty ubiquitous. It's always fun to see how language evolves.
YOLO.
Yes, exactly. YOLO, meaning you only live once, definitely became a cultural phenomenon, especially in the early 2010s. It's a great example of how a simple phrase.
YOLO? I've never even heard of YOLO.
You only live once. It's the acronym. It's just like FOMO. I never heard of FOMO, fear of missing out. I like that.
I've heard FOMO.
FOMO, and then we have a big yikes. I don't like that one. Adulting. I've heard of adulting. That's sort of, I think millennials use that one a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I like the old sayings.
Yeah, definitely the older sayings are better for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. I'm very excited about our cheese.
Yeah, so am I. We're like two sayings and cheese.
What else we got here? Soaps.
Yeah.
I don't think people are buying soaps anymore. I think everybody buys the body wash and all that.
You talked about my soap. You liked it, the foam soap for hand washing.
Yeah,
You want foam soap. I have good soaps.
You do have good soaps.
Yeah. I still get a bar soap.
You still use a bar of soap when you're showering?
Yeah.
I have like the the fun different bars of soaps that Phil has bought me, and I like them, but Phil got some hand soap that has like pebbles in it, so it's like a scrub, which is very handy on the farm.
Yes, you got to be careful. Sometimes they use microplastics in those ones.
What the hell's a microplastic? Oh, like little pieces of plastic?
But I don't know. I don't think they're allowed doing that anymore. But that was a thing in the past.
But interesting enough, I was reading the other day that moon dust is actually very dangerous because astronauts had I don't think so much now because they when they go out walking on the moon and they come in, the technology's a lot better at getting them all cleaned off.
Yeah.
But before technology was where it is now, astronauts would complain of eye irritation and skin irritation because the dust on the moon, there's no erosion, right? So they're very fine, sharp.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awful.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And they would be on their suits and then they'd come back into the cabin.
Yeah.
And these things would all be floating around and they'd be like popping them in the eyes and
it would oh, that'd be awful. That'd be horrible.
Always amazes me how our conversations everything always just kind of
I would like to try that, like that soap that Phil has. I remember those soaps. Like it would have these little beads.
Mm-hmm. I will put some in a jar for you.
Because I know in the past there's been soaps containing like the tiny little plastic particles. I'm curious to see if
I will check.
I don't think
they can.
No, I wonder what they would use now. I'm curious.
I don't know, but it's like, have you ever tried bubble tea?
Yeah.
Friggin' disgusting.
Yeah. I like to spit out get the straw, put it in the straw and go. I love it.
I remember the very first time I had that.
Yeah.
Nobody told me that there's, and I took this big gulp, and like all this little balls came into my mouth, and it was like you with your cold soup, like it just went right across the bistro or cafe or wherever the hell I was. I remember
it doesn't seem natural.
We went. The first time I had it was either a baby shower or somebody's retirement, and we went to this Barhaven bubble tea or whatever, but this place that had. And they kept saying, like, I said, well, what's bubble tea? And they're like, oh, it's really good, Trace. You should try it. Not realizing that I don't like foreign things being sucked into my mouth. Anyways, yeah, in the middle of this very hotty-toddy bula bula place.
Yeah.
The good old farm kid just projectiled all this bubble tea balls across the room.
Yeah. You like to know what you're having. Nothing, no surprises.
Yeah,
no
surprises.
But
I do think the Dark Fork would be a great spot to go.
Yeah,
we are thinking about trying to organize a thing at work. Yeah. I think it'd be fun.
And then if you go there, like speaking of the Dark Fork, it's a restaurant that Christine and I went to. That's pitch black, visually impaired waiter. Hands you the stuff over your shoulder. You grab it, you put it on, you eat it. It's fantastic, and you can get the surprise. You can choose from the menu, or you can get the surprise, and you don't know what you're going to get.
And the surprise is not on the menu.
The surprise is not on the menu. But they said that it will never be anything weird. Yeah. There will be no bubble tea or bula bula or pate. No pate. Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be fun. No, okay. I think I asked you this last time. Was it a loud atmosphere or was it a quiet atmosphere?
There were people talking when we went in. Your senses like heighten a little bit so you can hear the conversation. Like it felt like the people behind us were right behind us. It felt like they were about a foot away from me. You know what I mean? But I bet you they were a lot further. Not a lot, but like not as close as it felt. There was music playing. It was nice music. It was sort of, like Lionel Richie and...
All night.
No, it was Easy. It was Sunday. Like Fleetwood Mac, like good music. We actually really enjoyed the music. But then a group came in, and they were probably, from the sound of it, maybe 5 or 6 people, and they made quite the ruckus when they first came in, as you would. I'm sure I did too, and I didn't even realize it. Right. And they were
something tells me if
they were laughing,
if we got a group, it would be I wonder if they do if they take
I'm
large
sure
reservations.
I don't know. I'm not too sure. Like we had to make reservations. I would assume that you have to make a reservation for this place. It seemed like it was that you want that time. You want it to be. You don't want like suddenly like all these people showing up and then you have this server who's like...
Yeah, no, but I wonder if they take like large reservations.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
You can find out.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Sounds good.
We could do podcasts there.
Oh my goodness. That'd be pretty cool.
What a great
Wouldn't want to set
idea
that
for a murder mystery, for a murder show.
Yeah.
We should come up with we should do what do you call that when you write a movie or write a play or something?
Like a screen or a pitch?
Yeah. Or like, everybody goes to this place and then somebody's found dead on the floor and...
Yeah, murder mystery.
Yeah. Who did it? Who done it?
Who done it?
Who done it? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The dark place, honestly... Like I did have a little bit of a panic at the beginning. The first, I'm telling you, like, and I don't know if everyone would, and I'm not necessarily afraid of the dark, but it was like a safety thing. Like there's so many factors here.
I know myself. I would start laughing and I would not be able to stop. Like I know I would.
Yeah.
I just know I would.
Yeah.
And I would trip and I would fall and I would go arse over tea kettle. And,
Well, you have to go downstairs at the beginning.
Oh my gosh. Is that in the dark too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
When you first walk in, you have to go down 3 steps, but he coaches you through it. And there's the rail. And once the rail goes in, he's like, it's flat from here on in. But then I ended up, I bumped into the corner of a chair. I think someone was sitting in for sure on the way out. So, because I just want to get out, but at that point, because I could sort of see the curtain,
You know what I think would be really fun is you see those videos where the person is they're in a room and the person is blindfolded and they have like a fly swatter or whatever. They have something.
Yeah.
And then everybody else goes and hides in the room somewhere and they have to try to be as quiet. And again, like the room will be like a living room. So there's a couch, there's tables,
Yeah.
you know. And then the person who's blindfolded has to try to find them and you and like so you know,
that'd be fun.
yeah.
Like Marco Polo.
Yeah, like kind of, but they don't say anything.
Yeah.
They don't say anything. Then you have them ones where they put they tape the ducks on the chickens on your feet. So if you're walking around, the person who can't see can hear that would be something really fun to do.
Yeah.
And we've actually talked about, well, maybe I've talked about it and I've just roped you into it, of taping those chickens onto somebody's tires at work and watching them drive away and then the chickens squawk, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah. Remember we had talked about that one
yeah.
time last year?
Yeah. I like the story that you had with the security guard with the car jacks.
Oh, yeah. When I went to Kempville College, yeah, we jacked up the Len. I think it was the security guy's name Len. I think it was Len. So we jacked up his car. He had a little security car.
Yeah.
And we jacked it up, just so the tires are just high enough off the ground. And then I don't know. We did something that we knew he would. I think a bunch of us got into vehicles and started driving around the parking lot crazy and that and then we waited for him to jump into his vehicle and he went to take off and the tires he didn't go anywhere and then he got out and it was fairly dark where he was and we put the jack on the other side of the car so he wouldn't see it.
That'd be so confusing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, Kempville College. It was good. It was
good.
It used to be the real hub for delegates from all over the country to come and learn about our agriculture.
Oh, okay.
And there was a student who I knew who was there before me, and this particular student was known to be a little crazy. Part of the reason why he was crazy half the time was because he was stoned or drunk. And anyways, the resident person who oversaw the residents was telling me one time that there was a whole bunch of delegates coming from all different parts of the country, and there was signs up, and we'd always get like a warning saying, you know, like between, you know, Wednesday and Thursday, there's going to be, you know, we're going to be doing tours, you know, please be respectful and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this one time, there was a whole bunch of delegates coming. This was before I was there. This was about a year or so before I got there. And they were doing a tour of the residents with like the Minister of Agriculture from this country and this country and this country, whatever. Anyways, the residence dean was telling me that all of a sudden in the distance he heard yippee-ki-yay, beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
And this particular student came running down the hall as if he was galloping, wearing only cowboy boots and a record between the cheeks of his butt, and ran right through all the delegates.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and with that cowboy hat.
Yeah, of course.
And slapping his buttocks, pretending he was riding a horse, yelling yippee-yi-yay, beep, 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 and then went through the whole delegates and then just kept going.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Gotta love those shenanigans.
Like, what the hell do you do?
Yeah, I know. I'm just,
Yeah. Anyways. All right. What time are we at?
Good. We're at 1:10. Want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Okay. Well, that was fantastic. And again, thank you to North Lanark Regional Museum for letting us record
There we go.
our podcast here.
And thanks to everybody who listens.
Yeah,
and,
thank you.
And that, and your Public service announcement?
Yeah.
What is your public service announcement?
Put your grocery carts away.
We have a picture.
There's a picture. Yeah, we'll put it on the TikTok.
We'll put it on our TikTok.
Instagram,
I'll have to figure out how to do it because we haven't used our TikTok account.
So yeah,
for
put
so
your
long.
grocery carts away, and
If you're in the rural area and you see a green flashing light, pull over. It's a volunteer firefighter going to a call.
right on. Okay.
All right, stay safe, everyone.
Okay,
Cheers.